here. What is this place? Where is... Is anyone there? Okay, Catherine. Okay. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Panicking will get you nowhere. Let's take stock. I don't see any exits. There's nothing here, only a mirror. Is it a mirror? It doesn't seem to reflect me. That's strange. Usually mirrors are pretty good at that. How did I get here? I remember falling asleep on the couch. Which, okay, let's address that, whether this is a dream or not. A dream seems likely, and when I realize I'm dreaming, I always wake up. Let's give that a shot. Right. I suppose not. Then what should I do? I could break the mirror. That would at least be something. And it would give me a weapon just in case someone shows up to kill me, but then why is it here? It has to mean something, doesn't it?
Excuse me.
Is someone there?
Sorry, yes, I'm here.
Who are you?
Actually, I was hoping you would tell me. I don't really know who I am at all. I woke up here a few minutes ago and I heard your voice and I thought, well, anyways, this is gonna sound strange, and now that I'm looking at you, I can't shake this feeling that I know you.
Know me? I'm sorry, but you don't really look like anyone I know. Are you sure?
It's the only thing I'm sure of. Can I come in?
Oh, alright. To be honest, I don't know how much I'll be of help. I'm still trying to get my bearings myself.
Oh, I know. I sort of heard you talking to yourself a few seconds ago.
Right. So you came from the mirror?
Yes, but I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be, if that makes any sense. I can't remember my life, not really, and I have this idea that I've seen the sun before, and I felt the grass beneath my feet, and I've driven a car. I've talked with my friends and laughed with them about everything and nothing. I know this sounds strange and unusual, and you're under no obligation to believe me, but I know you. I think I'm supposed to be in your life somehow. What do you make of that?
I think I get it. It's a riddle. This is a riddle. You don't have your own identity, but you know me. You came from the mirror, so you're my reflection, right?
I'm not your reflection.
Oh, you're sure of that then, too?
I'm sure of two things now.
Then what's the answer? Who are you?
I think I made it pretty clear by now that I don't know who I am.
Fair. We should call you something, though. How about Mira?
Mira.
Mira.
Okay, Mira. Sounds awful like Mira, though.
It does. I'm very hungry and tired, and...
That's okay. I really like Mira. So you'll help me then?
I'll help you. And my name is Catherine.
Ah, Catherine. Definitely. Oh. I just got that feeling again.
Hold on to it. You say you know me, and with the day I'm having, I'm inclined to believe you. But what is it about me?
I don't know. It's sort of just everything. Your voice, I'd know your voice anywhere. And the way that you carry yourself and talk to yourself. You make lists because you're afraid of things getting out of control. You're afraid of commitment, snakes, heights, and that being yourself won't be enough. You don't really like when people know too much about you. Oh, so you probably don't like this very much. Sorry about that. You care about everything in the world, it seems like it, even if you don't always show it, and you give presents and you like organizing your desk, and sometimes you leave your window open during a thunderstorm so you can give yourself something to clean with.
Oh.
Was that too much?
No, you definitely know me. But why don't I recognize you? It doesn't make sense.
Well, none of this really makes any sense, does it? That could be just the rule of things here. Maybe I'm someone you know, but I don't look like myself. Who do you know would know all of this about you?
A few people. My sister. I talked to her this morning.
Okay, what is she like?
She plays piano and bakes pies. I'm sorry, am I going to have to do this for all of my loved ones?
No, you're right. Let's think of something else. How about just one memory? Maybe you could invite me in like you invited me here.
Is that how it works?
I think we might have a say on how things work around here.
All right, then.
Oh.
So, I just think about the memory and bring you in?
Sure. You said you two talked this morning?
I did. Okay. It doesn't look any different.
It doesn't? The barber said I would look like a whole different person.
Oh, you're her.
Ha ha, very funny. So what do you think? You think I should trim some more myself? I really want a big change.
You know, you don't have to change your whole look just because you had a bad breakup.
Easy for you to say. Your breakup was your idea.
Let's not talk about that, please. Do Mom and Dad know you're here?
No, they think I'm out on some date.
You haven't told them yet.
You know how they can be. They'll try to fix it. Please don't tell them, Catherine, please.
Okay. But only because I think you should tell them. I'm gonna call them and tell them you're here. I don't want them finding out and thinking it was my idea.
And they might give you pizza money.
And they might give me pizza money.
I'm sorry I didn't tell them. I just hate it when you guys are fighting.
I know. But we can't keep fighting forever.
Well, that was...
strange.
Strange, yes. I think I agree.
I mean, how'd it feel? Did it feel like you?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I see. That's too bad.
So you and your parents are fighting?
Oh yeah, big time. You know everything about me and you don't know that?
Well, I know who you are in the abstract. Your sister seems cool.
Just not like you.
You get it.
Believe me, I'm trying to. So that's the plan then. Go through my memories and try to find one that sticks?
If that's okay.
It's as good a plan as any. Just as long as we're also thinking of how we'll get out of here.
Getting out of here does sound pretty nice. Is there anyone else you can think of?
I have a couple ideas, but it's just I want to believe you, but giving someone a window into your soul like that is maybe a little hard.
Oh my god, please don't think I'm judging you or anything. Whoa, yeah. From your perspective, we've only just met and here I am.
No, it's not that. I just think, well, if you're not my sister, then you could be my mom.
Oh, and you two are... Oh, Catherine.
It's all right. Like I said, I want to help. Here, we'll just get over that with that one. We'll get that one over with now.
Are you sure? We really don't have to.
It's not a big deal, really.
Well, I'm glad you trust me.
I want to get us out of here.
Of course.
I'm not sure which memory this will be, but I had a few in mind.
Catherine, I can't believe you would have done something like this.
Oh, that one.
Catherine, really? After all the work you put into school, after the extra hours your father and I have worked to afford it, and you're going to drop out without a second thought? Without a word to anyone?
It wasn't without a second thought, Mom. I was lying to you about my grades. I wasn't sleeping. I was missing half my classes. That can't be what you wanted for me.
I wanted you not to give up. Have you thought for a second? The example you're setting for your sister? She doesn't even apply to a single school, and the deadlines are around the corner.
You can't put that on me. You can't. She's been unsure about college for ages.
And I'm supposed to believe you have nothing to do with that? She listens to you more than anyone. Sometimes that's a really beautiful thing, but if she falls down this road, you'll both be lost. I can't stand by and watch you throw away your life. Do you understand me? Look at me. Look. We'll call the office in the morning and sort this all out and say it's a misunderstanding.
I dropped out months ago. I think they know by now it wasn't a misunderstanding.
Months ago? Catherine, why didn't you just come talk to us? To me? You didn't even give me a chance to help you.
It was my decision to make. I was going to tell you eventually.
Oh, eventually? Is that so?
But you might have figured it out on your own if you'd ever paid attention. Have you ever let Emily get through a conversation about school without shutting her down? Or actually ask me about my studies and not just my grades?
It's a two-way street. I can't very know what's going on with you if you don't come to me every once in a while. I'm here, Catherine, and I'm trying. I just don't understand what you want from me.
Neither do I. Well, you certainly sounded like her.
I'm so sorry. It wasn't... I had no idea.
No, it shouldn't have been that memory. She isn't usually so... And I said some things I didn't mean.
You don't think I'm...
No. I mean, we had good memories too, but no. Probably not.
I don't think so either. So what'd you study?
Political science?
You?
I know. As if I'd actually have the guts to use that major, right? No, I've actually been out of school for a while now. I'm looking into being a wedding planner.
No kidding.
No, yeah. It turns out I'm actually pretty good at talking on the phone and organizing things, and it's what I wanted to be as a kid.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me that.
Oh, yeah? We must be really close then. I'm sorry you had to go through all this. I can't imagine it's fun acting out my family drama with me.
It's okay. I'm only sort of there when it happens, and then I just remembered it afterwards. But if you want, we can definitely take a break from family.
I could use that, yes. Here's something. Mira, who do you want to be?
I think a friend.
A friend. Yeah, I can think of one.
And maybe can we act out a fun memory this time?
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay. Fun memory, huh?
Take your time.
Definitely. Okay. Here goes. I messed up.
You think?
Wait. God, are you...
Kathy, please, you can't avoid me forever. Just tell me what's wrong and we can fix this.
Mira, can we not do this one? Actually, I'd really rather you weren't her.
What? Who? Never mind, just tell me the truth, okay? Did I do something wrong?
No, you didn't. No. I'm not doing this.
Why not? Kathy, I love you.
I love you too. So much, and that's why...
Oh my god, are you breaking up with me?
Please, let me explain.
I know you were upset, I just don't think I thought we... Aren't we?
It's just... You're graduating soon, and you'll be starting a whole new life, looking for a job and a house, and moving on to bigger things. And me, well... I have no idea what I'm doing next. The last thing in the world I want is for you to change your plans for me. And I can't just follow you around for the rest of my life either. It wouldn't be fair to either of us.
So you're just deciding for me?
I'm making the only decision there is to make.
No, you're not, Catherine. Do you know what else you can do? You can try. Try and make things work between us. Try and let me in and know what you're feeling. Try to have one tough conversation before deciding it's over between us. And then we can decide together where we're going.
I'm sorry. I am.
Forget it. Maybe it's time I give up on you too. Catherine?
Damn it. You said a fun memory, and I was trying to think of anything but that, and that just made me think of it more, and then... Damn it.
It's okay.
We can just forget about that one. You're not her. I meant to show you a memory of my best friend, right? And I just need to collect myself, and then we can... Damn it.
Hey, seriously, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm being... I just didn't want to do that one, that's all. I really should be over it by now. I mean, you heard what my sister said. It was my idea.
You don't have to be over it.
I haven't seen her since that conversation. And if you could be her, then there's a chance I really hurt you.
Have you ever talked to a friend about this?
I miss her.
I know.
I think she was planning to propose. She was right. Of course she was right. If I just talked to her, we might have been able to work something out, but I was trying to make the right choice.
Then talk to her now. It's not too late, right?
I know I should, but I think the damage might be done.
Then I'm here, and I'll be here as long as you need me.
Well, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No. You're. Who are you?
It's funny. You should ask. It's funny. You should ask, because I have no idea.
Then you're like me. This is Catherine. Do you recognize her?
Why?
I'm Mir. I came from the mirror too, even though I don't remember who I am. I recognize Catherine, and she offered to help me to figure out who I was.
That right? And you have a name too?
Oh, Catherine gave me one. We can think of one for you too.
You can?
Sure. How about glass?
Glass. Like a mirror?
Much like a mirror, yes.
I'll take it.
Mira, can I talk to you for a second?
I'll be here.
What's wrong?
Does this not seem a little odd to you?
I suppose, but this whole situation is odd, is it?
Look, I can't explain it, but I have a really bad feeling about this guy. He can't be from my life too, can he? Maybe he got lost on the way to another room.
I know you haven't been in here that very long, but he doesn't exactly have anywhere else he can go. When I woke up, I was basically in an empty void, and this was the only way out. Can't turn him away.
I see.
You should give him a chance. If you're still thinking the whole thing is like a mystery, then having someone else to help can't hurt, right? Please, just trust me on this one.
All right. Glass, would you like to come in?
Yeah. Okay. Why do I know you?
It's a strange feeling, right? If you want, we can help you too. For some reason, this mirror can double as a doorway into the mind if Catherine invites us in. We've been going through her memories to see if anyone she knows feels like me.
Has that worked for you?
Well, no. Not really. At least, I don't think so. I got a little sidetracked, but it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know maybe about this one, guys. Maybe I'll sit this one out and see a couple of memories and see how it works.
You want to sit and watch?
Seems pretty chill.
I'd really rather you didn't.
If you're nervous, we can do one together. Catherine, can you think of any memories with two people you know very well?
With my parents.
Oh.
Wait. You want me to pretend to be your dad? Seriously? That's hilarious.
Would you be okay with that?
Anything to stop having this conversation.
Okay, Glass, just follow me and then Catherine will pull us through.
Back in there.
Only for a sec, and then we'll be right back out.
I don't trust you, but I won't leave you.
Look what came into the mail today.
Already?
And they get back to you quick. That's what the website says.
Well, open it.
inform you. I guess not.
What?
Tom, it's only the first one, Catherine.
Yeah, but it was my first choice.
It was the only top-rated school in the state.
Tom, really? What about the local schools? It has a good program for your major.
This school is missing out on a damn good student. I'll tell you that. I'm driving up there tomorrow.
You are not. Catherine?
It's fine, Mom. I'm gonna go to my room, okay?
Catherine!
I was right. That was really fun.
The letter.
It's exactly like I remembered it. It just came from your pocket?
It wasn't there before. It was part of the memory. So it just appeared.
Weird.
How much would that work for? It didn't create my apartment or anything.
I guess the mirror decided something small was necessary and it supplied it somehow. And here it is. What if we could make something that could help us?
That's what I was thinking. But what? Something to break the walls open? I don't think I have any memories with axes to relive.
That surprises me somehow.
Oh, stop. No, it doesn't.
You never chopped wood before?
When would I have chopped wood?
I don't know. On a date?
On a date.
Oh my god.
Alright. Point taken. But what do you think would happen if we would break through the walls?
I don't know, but it's definitely worth a shot.
Hey.
If there's anyone else out there, it would definitely get their attention and maybe we could find a way out through the mirror. What do you think if you went in, you could get back out?
Hey! Weren't we supposed to be, I don't know, figuring out who Mira and I are? Did I miss the memo?
Oh, I'm sorry, Glass, you're right. How did that memory make you feel?
No. I'm a little more interested in this wall-breaking business. Have you two gone nuts, or what?
Well, as important as figuring out our identities are, we also need to start thinking of how we're going to get out of here. This room isn't where Catherine belongs, and if we're part of her life, we shouldn't be in here either. You help us get our first idea.
Oh, goody. So what, do you think you're supposed to be her mom?
No, not really. Do you think you can be her dad?
How am I supposed to know?
Well, I've been trying to see if any of the memories click, if that makes sense. I'm not really sure how I know, but I figure it'll eventually just feel right.
None of this feels right to me. Let's get some dangerous weapons in here, yeah?
Actually, you know what? Let me get back to you on that.
Aw, what, if I'm gonna kill you?
I just think maybe it would be a better idea to try for a phone first.
Oh, sure. Good call.
Glass, I'm not sure if I can think of a memory with two people for this one. Sorry.
Come on. Your dad's not so ancient he's never used a cell phone before.
Well, you're probably not my dad, so...
Whatever.
So, what do you have in mind?
Want to be my best friend again?
I love that.
I can't believe you got him to sing karaoke.
Neither can I. It was supposed to be a joke when he hit that high note on that last song.
What was that?
Honestly, mad respect for Dr. Charles.
He He's my hero. For once, I can say I'm honestly excited for his lecture tomorrow.
Oh my god, please sit in the front row. He'll see you and be like, that is, if he shows up.
Oh yeah, if he cancels class, we'll know.
Well, no, and if he fails you after making you witness that performance, he's in for a nasty rate my professor review.
The nastiest. Hey, can you call one of your sorority friends for a ride? My phone died an hour ago.
Sure thing. One sec. Hi, yes, my friend and I are outside the bar next to the pizzeria, yeah. Yeah, we need... Yes, sorry. Would it be okay if... Oh my... Yeah, I'm sorry, yes, we need a ride, oh my... Yeah, no, I understand that, yes, thank you, I know. Sorry, thanks, bye. I can't believe you. I told you these people need to think I'm cool.
Your face!
What even was that you were doing with your shoulders?
You didn't see that? He was all like...
Honestly, is your phone even dead? Is it?
Nope.
What a performance, ladies. I'm touched.
I still have mine. Do you have yours?
I do. Whoa, this must be really hers. And that's you and her on the lock screen, right?
That's her. How do you feel?
I feel... I still don't know. But that was fun. And now we have phones.
Great.
So, no service. But I could have guessed that. Everything's still on here, though. Here, maybe you could look through my pictures, see if it sparks anything.
Quite the performer.
What do you mean?
I almost believe you cared about her. Of course, that comes second to your little game of detectives, right?
Listen, Glass. I don't know what your deal is, but I'm trying to get all of us out of here.
Oh, I know. You've been the perfect hero, haven't you? But let's say she finds out she's not someone from your past after all. You solve your mystery, we get out of here, everyone smiles and cheers. What then? Are you gonna put your life on hold to find a place for her?
She's my friend.
No, you're forgetting. She might be your friend. She might be someone you're not very interested in seeing again. But oh, you wouldn't want to show us those memories, right?
I'm doing everything I can. I've gone through some tough memories to try and help.
Tough memories? Right.
And besides, this whole thing was Mira's idea.
Uh-huh. Remind me again how that's been going for her?
Look, like it or not, if we're ever gonna get out of this room, you're going to have to trust me.
Oh, sure, I'll trust you. Just like you trust me.
How are you doing?
I'm being honest, not great. I want one of these people to be me, but... what's wrong with me? I was so sure, and now I'm starting to doubt if I was ever even right about this. I know you said you didn't recognize me, but I can't help but look for my face, and it's just not there. I only see it in the mirror.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how you feel. Would you be okay with giving it just one more shot? There's someone I've been avoiding.
You're...
Yeah. Never know, right?
I thought we already went through one of her memories.
We did. But we didn't exactly talk about how you were feeling afterward. And that memory was...
We really don't have to.
Let's just say it was an off day for both of us.
We really don't have to, if you don't want to. I don't want to make you relive something that's not going to be any good.
I can handle it, I promise.
show for me.
You and I aren't done. We'll talk more later.
Oh, can't wait.
Kathy, when were you gonna tell me?
I was going to tell you today, but who told you first?
Your mom, the second she opened the door.
Of course.
I'm so proud of you. Can you believe it? We're going to the same school.
We are. Now, only if I could decide on a major.
You'll have time for that later. Today, we celebrate. Where do you want to go for dinner? My treat.
You know I can never pick.
I do know that, and yet you will.
Hey, before we go, I just wanted to say I couldn't have done it without you. I'm not even sure I would have applied. You mean the world to me, you know?
I didn't do a thing, and that was all you. But I love you too.
Actually, I have something I've been meaning to ask you. After we're done with school and we graduate, do you think
What happened? Class, what did you do?
What I had to.
Oh my god, Catherine, hang on. We'll figure something out. What were you thinking?
I just thought maybe she needed to look at the other side.
We don't know if she can get out like we can.
That's so.
Don't just stand there, do something.
Don't you get it? I did this for you too.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you tired of everything being about her? She never cared about you or me or anyone else but herself. How could you put your trust in someone so easily?
Okay. 1, 2, come on, Catherine. 1.
Should we try it one more time?
It's not going to work.
Would you just... I don't want to hear it from you right now, okay? Catherine?
All right.
Well, that's okay, right? Right? We just need to go through our options again and try something else.
I can hardly contain my excitement.
So first, I could go in with you,
No.
right? Because we don't know if I can get back out now either. We could try and bring you into one of my memories somehow. We could listen to glass.
No.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm sorry I kept making you come back in here.
You know that was my choice.
But you didn't tell me it was so... I feel so... I'm just sorry.
I'm more worried about you. You've been in there much longer than I ever was. Are you holding up okay?
Not well. I'm starting to wonder if I even have anything to go back to.
Hey,
And it's not fair that you have to count on me so much. He was right about that.
Catherine, whether or not I'm actually someone from your past, I'm counting on you because you're my friend.
That's not all you are.
Don't let them get to you like that. Nothing's changed, okay? We're in this together, just like before. Well, I hope you're happy now.
Thanks. I am.
You know, if you had had some master plan in mind, now would be a really good time to tell me about it.
A master plan? Really? Like I'm some kind of supervillain?
You had to have some idea what you were going to do next. Did you really think I was going to be on your side after what you did?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. You said it yourself. You and I are the same.
Maybe I used to think that, Glass, but not anymore.
Whatever.
Your plan, what is it?
My plan was to decide who I am for myself.
No one was making you.
I was just pushing her before she could push me, alright?
If you just have tried.
Please, it doesn't matter now. Arguing isn't going to get any of us out of here, but if we use my memories, we might find something to help. Mira, your idea is going to have to work. Glass, you can stay as far away from me as you want. I'm not going to push you. Does that sound fair?
You really think you're our only ticket out of here?
I'm not happy about it either, I swear. But I'm the only one of us with memories of the outside world.
Oh, why didn't you mention that earlier? In that case, I'll listen to anything you say.
Wait, my idea was to use my memories. How are we gonna do that?
For some reason, you can't invite me into the room, but maybe your memories would be different. They belong to you, after all.
That's rich.
All I have are memories are in here.
That's okay. I can be me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Wait, you're...
You're kidding. She's you?
This is weird.
It is weird. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I heard your voice and I was wondering if you could help me. I don't know who I am, and I just woke up here and...
Yes, I know. What should I do? Should I be Catherine?
You're asking me?
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
I don't really understand what's happening, but I think you might be the only one that can help me. Please. All I know is that I recognize you. I know you.
I can help you. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about anything.
That's your Catherine?
You will? Thank you so much. Can I come in?
Of course. Take my hand. Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that wasn't exactly how it happened, was it?
I mean, I don't know. That's how I remember it.
That means...
Exactly what I've been trying to tell you. This whole charade has been a load of crap. But, oh look! Catherine still got what she wanted. Well done.
Mira, I don't know what to say.
This was never gonna work, was it? This whole idea, everything we've done?
Was all for nothing. Right again. Oh, no, sorry. We did get a piece of paper and, we got 2 cell phones. My bad.
I'm so sorry, Mira. Even if you were one of those people, I can't have known what they were all thinking. How could I? You were trying to fit into my own projection of them.
It's okay. My memory needed you to be pulled in here, and here you are. That's what matters. We should just focus on getting you out.
Getting me out, but...
Getting us out. That's what I meant. We'll just start over.
Mira, we should...
I'm fine. I promise.
I, for one, am excited to be done watching you two play pretend.
Look, you were right after all. I'm sorry. Do you have any other insights for us?
Huh. I've only been conscious for a few hours, but this is my favorite moment by far. You want to know what I think? I think we're not getting out of here. I think someone thought it would be funny to watch us all suffer, so they threw us in this room together and ditched us. You two are going to scramble and think of new ideas forever, and this room's going to be piled on with useless junk from your recollection of Aunt Jan's baby shower. Mira and I are going to wonder who we are for the rest of our lives when we know who we are is exactly who we are now. Walking reflection of you. Oh my god. You are doomed to cling us all to your little coattails and little pieces of the outside world till we starve to death. And all you are is some selfish college dropout who doesn't even show who she is, but deluded herself into thinking she somehow holds the key to the universe. But that's just me. What do you think?
I think that I'm sorry I tried to help you find out who you are. Seems like you've already figured that out.
I do. But don't waste your breath on me. There's someone else who still listens to you. Isn't there?
What if this is all there is for me?
Hey, it's not. We both know glass is full of it. We'll find another way together, like you said.
What if we can't?
I think I know someone who'd say we still have to try.
I appreciate it, Catherine, but I'm just not feeling very positive right now.
That's okay. But if there's one thing Glass is right about, it's that neither of you are just who you are to me. You once told me who you thought I was. Well, you're kind, determined, and you would give anyone a chance even if they didn't deserve one.
You both deserve a chance.
See? And that's not all either. You're resourceful and clever, and you roll with the punches better than anyone. And no matter who you were before, or if there even was a before for you at all, you're my friend, and I'll stick by you no matter what.
Catherine, Thank you.
I promise I'm not just talking out of my ass, okay? I mean it.
I believe you. So, what's next?
I think I have an idea. I had to have been brought here somehow, right? I don't remember what happened, but maybe that memory is still in my head somewhere. I think I can get to it.
I bet if we can find out how you got in, we can find a way to get out.
Glass, can you get behind that at least?
I guess I got nothing to do.
That's a spirit.
Just in case if you need a third actor.
Thank you. Okay. I'm not sure this will work, but I'm gonna start with the last thing I remember.
Falling asleep on the couch, right?
Right. Maybe the room will even conjure up a couch for us.
Will be...
Like you're not excited to have another place to sulk.
Okay.
You sure you don't want me to take the couch? I'm the one who forgot to bring the air mattress.
I can just take a nap after you leave tomorrow. Unemployed, remember? Besides, me and this couch are old friends.
Oh yeah? Are you old friends with the grape juice stain I got on it when I was 6?
Best friends. Man, Mom and Dad couldn't wait to get rid of this thing.
Am I next in line for the couch inheritance?
No, I'm taking this thing to the grave with me. You are getting a new couch that won't give you back problems.
What? You're the only one allowed to have back problems?
The back problems and I are also old friends.
Good night, weirdo.
Good night. I love you.
I love you too. I'm not doing your dishes.
I know.
sure?
This is the one.
They said she'd be alone.
That doesn't change anything.
I suppose not. Okay, what are you doing? We were just about to find something out.
What was that? Who was that?
Your captors, apparently.
They just came into my apartment and kidnapped me? How did they know where to find me? Why me?
I don't know.
Where are we? What is this place?
Maybe let's find out.
Catherine?
Where are you? You think you can just keep me trapped here? That not enough people care to look for me? Answer me!
Catherine, are you?
Somebody's been watching us this whole time. They're just watching.
Hey!
She's really freaking out.
What am I supposed to do about that?
Catherine, breathe. It's okay.
I'm trying.
I'm here, Catherine. I'm not leaving. This whole thing is terrifying and strange, and I don't know what's going to happen to us, but you can trust me. 3 breaths, right? I'll count for you. 1, 2, 3.
All of a sudden, this all seems so much more real. Everything that's happened, it's real.
I understand, but now we know that whoever's responsible for this, they're only people.
People are scary.
Being stuck in this mirror is scary. A little help.
I don't know if I can. I still don't trust you.
Then bring me back into a memory.
I can't.
Glass!
You just don't want me back. Oh, I'm such an idiot for letting me. Oh my god, you are letting me back roped into this.
Glass, take my hand.
What? Oh. Okay. Well, look at you.
I had no idea that would work.
And it did because?
I guess because I'm more self-aware now. Thanks, Glass.
Don't thank me. It's weird.
A little bit, and this doesn't mean I forgive you, but thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I'm ready to go back there. But I do have an idea of where we could get something useful.
You can just say what it is. You don't have to be ominous like that.
A knife. It's a knife.
Oh yeah, that's definitely warranted the ominous wording.
You have to have something.
No, I'm not arguing with you with that. It just surprised me a little bit, that's all.
What do you think?
Me? Oh, I'd love to introduce some sharp objects to this situation.
I'm not afraid you'll kill me. Mira wouldn't talk to you, and you wouldn't risk being that bored.
Yeah. Alright, smart Alec. I'll do this one then.
If you want.
No. Catherine, thank you so much for doing this for me. I owe you big time. I meant to make it this morning before class, but I slept through my alarm. And I was trying to look up some recipes during my lectures. there was hardly any service, and I didn't have time to go to the store anyway. And anyway, thank you. My big one killed me if I showed up without the cake.
Where is he gonna pull the knife from?
I didn't even think of that. Are we gonna have cake?
I told you, you only get to have some if you go to the party with me.
Oh, I like the try cake.
I'll try to make it happen.
You don't have to go if you don't want to. I'll save you a slice, okay?
Aw. Thanks, but I think you'd better look at it before offering anyone a slice.
Oh God, what did you do?
You'll see.
Oh, you still need to frost it.
Frost it? No. It's a naked cake. That's a thing, right?
Don't you still need the frosting between the layers?
Layers?
You know what? This'll do.
Do we cut it now?
Yeah, I think we cut it now.
I really should have made frosting.
I'll buy some on my way.
And frosted at the party?
Oh God, no. Under no circumstances I'll frost in the car.
While you're driving down the highway, like...
Of course not. I'll just park several blocks away and do it before going in. And hiding in the dark, ugh. Alright. Should I still cut it? Would that be crazy?
Can I?
I'm not comfortable with you holding a knife.
You know what? Fair.
Well, on the bright side, they'll never ask me to bring the cake again. You made me be your weird friend? You did that on purpose, did you?
Maybe. Actually, I wouldn't mind if I were you. I just remembered, I use salt instead of sugar.
Wow. You two were awful.
We were. Anyway.
And now, more importantly, we have Catherine's really bad cake, and your memory was not very kind to it, was it?
We can put this down, but we'll have it if we need it. Oh, I'm sure it was much worse than that.
So now what?
I think we go back.
Only if you're okay with it.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
I'm not sure what memory this will show us, but I trust you guys. I just have to try and remember it's you.
We'll have your backs.
We will.
Sorry, Glass, but I'm counting you too.
You're not a very good judge of character, are you?
Nope. Worse than you.
Let's just do this thing. They said you'd be alone.
That doesn't change anything.
I suppose not.
She's
Do you think she'll make it out?
as likely to figure out as anyone else is.
And if she does?
Doesn't mean much for us. We just find someone else.
But she'll be free to go.
Hasn't happened yet. I think that's technically the outcome they're looking for. But it doesn't exactly make it easy.
Oh, him. Right.
He plays his role very well.
I hope this one makes it.
Are you helping or not?
Sorry. Pretty chatty for kidnappers. How did that not wake you up? Seriously.
Who were they talking about at the end? What roles?
I think
Us. Has to be.
something about this is starting to feel familiar. We've done this before.
That means
We're with the bad guys. Oops. And it sounds like we're just their puppets after all.
He's right.
Mira.
It's alright, Catherine. We have more important things to worry about than my feelings.
Yeah, we do.
It's just, why did you have to be right? This whole time I've been trying to do the right thing, to be the selfless one, and to help you both, even when it hurt me. I asked Catherine to let you in and give you a chance, and you betrayed us. And then you with your distrust and your mockery and your games, and somehow convinced me that maybe I'm my own person after all. That even if I'm not who I thought I was at first, I could shape my own identity. I started to feel like all this mattered for something, but it's just a lie. I was playing right into someone else's game this whole time, and the worst thing is all you get is the satisfaction of being right. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. That's dumb. You should be angry.
At you?
At everything.
I don't want to be.
Of course not. And you know why? Because that's not who you are. Catherine was right. You're nice and you work things out. Give people chances. All that. Whether that's who you're supposed to be or not. That's you.
What does that make you?
An asshole.
I don't know if you are, Glass.
Yeah, well, even reflections are three-dimensional, I guess. Now, come on. You and I have probably seen plenty of these guys, and if Catherine gets to unlock her secret memories with those stupid mirrors, then I can too. Get in.
Not me?
You were only able to get back in the last time because of Mira's memories. Sure, she could probably just pull you in now, but I don't feel like overcomplicating things.
You're all right with me watching then? After you?
Just stop trying to make it a thing.
I'm not making it a thing. I just didn't think you trusted me that much. After you just said I was right, even. That's pretty big of you.
That's exactly what making it a thing is. Just stand over there or something. I don't care.
All right, I'll go. And then we can talk about your newfound trust in me.
Okay.
Do some trust falls, maybe?
Just take my hand already.
Hold on, do you know how you're gonna get to this memory?
Just gonna think real hard about it.
Right.
Look, I don't know. What do you do?
I suppose I think really hard.
Thinking really hard works for me as well.
Then stop being weird.
Sorry, I was only asking. As a friend.
Cut it out. Seriously.
I trust you understand the mission then?
Same as usual, right? She reflects the good, I reflect the bad. You can see which one of us wins over her. It teaches you something about psychology or something, whatever.
And your mission?
Trap her in the memory long enough so she becomes like one of us. Empty. Not that I'll remember that anyways.
You understand why you must do this.
No, because you never told me.
And yet you must realize
Feel free to eliminate me.
we want our subjects to succeed, of course. We wouldn't want to doom them to fail.
Isn't that my exact purpose? Doomed to fail?
What is a test without obstacles? Through these trials we observe time and time again that your methods have proven effective. That's invaluable data. You're doing a great service.
Sure feels like it. Love being told I'm a big enough asshole to single-handedly cause dozens of people to fail your test. It really puts a smile on my face.
You're upset.
No, this is how I talk when I'm being sincere.
Try and understand. We choose you for this role for a reason. Of all the candidates who have failed our test, you were the one whose shortcomings and doubts overtook you the most. Now you have a chance to redeem yourself and help us find the answers we seek. Isn't it fulfilling to rise to a purpose?
Not when it's like this.
I'm dreadfully sorry to hear that.
Oh, I bet you are.
It hardly matters, of course. Step into the mirror. You'll forget these feelings eventually.
And if I don't?
I beg your pardon?
If I don't go in, if I let whatever sorry soul you kidnap wait for me forever, what will you do?
I'm disappointed to hear you speak this way, but I wonder if you'll answer for me. What other option do you believe you have?
Forget it. What's her name?
Catherine. She's in her mid-20s. She dropped out of college a few years ago, and she lives alone. I hardly think you'll find it difficult to reflect the worst in her. You have so much in common already.
Goody. Let's do this again sometime.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Not like it was you.
No, I'm sorry they treated you like that.
Oh. That's... okay.
It's not, and if I have anything to do with it, you'll never see them again. So when you pushed me in, why didn't that end the test?
I guess I got you out before it happened.
So why are we still here? If passing the test means getting out of here, then there must be something we're not seeing.
All we have is the mirror.
And a knife.
And a pillow. Maybe the answer's taking a nap.
Hey, we could all use one, honestly.
Catherine, I was literally sent here for you to hate me. Why don't you?
Because I understand you. You're meant to reflect a part of me, right?
Sounds like it. But the way I talk to you, talk to both of you, like what I did. If you're still mad about that, I get it.
Are you apologizing?
I guess. I guess I am. I'm sorry, Catherine.
I forgive you.
Kind of funny thinking about how your meetings with them must go, Mira. You will be nice and supportive, or else.
I probably hadn't had the guts to talk back to him like you, though.
Hey, you talk back to me.
I have, haven't I? But you really pushed me, so...
Oh, I pushed both of you guys then.
Good one.
Do you think we'll get points taken off for cheating? I got a feeling digging into our race memories goes against the rules.
Screw the rules.
Good point, actually.
I haven't really thought about what I'll do once we're out of here. I've been stuck in the same spot for a long time now. What if I get it wrong?
You'll try, and that's all that matters.
Mira and I will have your back. If you don't ditch me right away.
I could never. You know too many embarrassing things about me.
So what now, Catherine? Any ideas?
I think I know what I'd like to do. Thought of it when I first woke up.
Really?
Seems like the right thing to do, right? I'm pretty sick of that mirror. Are you guys ready?
Lead the way.